Jonathan Edwards had a resolution to make use of every moment and to use it in the most profitable way possible. This resolution seems absolutely unachievable, yet that's what Edwards chose to write down amongst his many, many other resolutions. Every moment to be salvaged seems like way too high of a standard for me right now, but redeeming every day does seem a little bit easier to achieve. And I have many a bad days where by the end of the day I feel disgusted and unsatisfied with how I used my day and what I did throughout the day just because I wasted it. And I don't want to be doing that. And so I found a way that helps me overcome that feeling by redeeming the day when I realize that I'm having a bad day or having an off day or overwhelmed. I have found what works for me, and hopefully it will work for you too. The first thing that I do is I have to identify it when it happens. So when I am having a bad day, I have to identify why. Am I overwhelmed? Is there something that happened? Am I just really sad? What's causing it to feel like it's a bad day? And what specifically am I feeling? Once you identify the issue, I recommend that you write it down and keep track of the contributing factors to why that day is bad. And that way you can potentially find a pattern to why it's a bad day or what your common feelings are or what is taking place that may need to shift in your life. After recognizing the cause, I then focus on shifting my mindset. Just because my day started off bad does not mean the rest of the day has to go bad. I can intervene and change it. And just because I'm feeling a certain way doesn't mean that I have to continue feeling that way. I can do something to help overcome that feeling. I remember in high school during my Pinterest obsession days, I pinned quotes all the time, and one of the quotes I pinned was, "It's just a bad day, not a bad life." And as corny as that is, it's true. And I am taking that one step further to say it's not a bad day, it's just a bad moment, and you can redeem it. And so just because your day started off bad does not mean it's gonna finish bad. And if you want to break the pattern of feeling bad at the end of each day or at the end of some days, then you're gonna have to believe that you can change it while you're feeling like it's already a bad day. So shift your mindset from this is a bad day to that was just a bad start to my day and now I'm going to have a better day. So how do you move from a bad day to a good day when you're amidst the feelings? I think we all have a little reset button that's installed in us. And this could be something different for everyone. I feel like a lot of people can relate with that feeling of taking a shower and getting out of the shower and just feeling like a whole new person, or doing your makeup and hair, getting dressed in something nice, and just feeling like you're finally put together and ready to start your day, or a simple making the bed or clean up the kitchen real quick, or one thing that makes you feel like you're resetting your day, or just doing something that makes you feel good, makes you feel ready to take on something greater. It could be anything from something really simple to a full getting ready for the day, even if you're just going to be at your house. Maybe you need something as strong as a cold plunge, or maybe you just need to comb your hair. But we all have some sort of reset button, and you probably already know what yours is. So hit your reset button, do the thing that you need to do, and even if it's in the middle of the day, even if it's in the afternoon, reset yourself. And once you're reset, no matter what the feeling is, if you're overwhelmed with everything that you're having to do, if you're feeling sad, if something bad happened in the day, you can do something to counteract that. So When I'm really overwhelmed with everything that I have to do, my instinct is just to like shut down and not do anything, which is insane. That makes no sense because then nothing gets done. But that's what I feel when there's so much to do. I just don't want to do any of it because it just seems too much. But I shift to be like, well, let me do this most important thing that I have for the day, and just that one thing. And if I do just that one thing, that redeems the day. The day is a productive day if I do that one thing. And after I do that one thing, usually I have the momentum to do the rest of the things that I had to do, or just to keep checking off little boxes off my checklist. And at the end of the day, even if I just did the one thing and didn't end up going with the momentum, I had a redeemed and productive day that I can be proud of. So find what works for you, depending on what you're feeling, depending on why you're feeling it, and usually doing the most important thing you need to do that day is what helps kind of redeem your day. Even if it's a text message to a friend or calling a friend for help, if you're super sad and just need a pick-me-up, going out to lunch with a friend or something, figure out what you need for that specific feeling that you're feeling of why the day is bad, and do it. And by the end of the day, hopefully you feel like it's redeemed. We may not all be the Jonathan Edwards of 2026, but we can sure work toward using our moments for the best and working toward a greater good and not being lazy. Be intentional with your days off and use it in the most profitable way possible. Once you get better at redeeming your day, maybe you'll be able to redeem each and every moment like Jonathan Edwards tried to do. And just remember, it's okay to have negative feelings, just don't let them rule over you. If you're really struggling with something heavy and deep, bring it to the Lord. Bring it to the Lord in prayer and other counselors in prayer. What is your reset button? Leave a comment down below and be sure to like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.